Hello everyone, and thank you for joining Happiness and Wealth Media. My name is Charlie. When I was 18, I moved to the United States from Ukraine with nothing. Right now, 10 years later, I'm one of the happiest small business owners on planet Earth. On this channel, I share what I learned from my personal experience building multiple businesses from scratch and being happy no matter what. Alright, in this video we'll talk about getting rich by saving money quickly and also changing your mindset. First of all, as a disclaimer, although I do life coaching and business consulting, I'm not a certified financial advisor. So everything I'm going to share in this video is just my personal opinion for informational purposes only. Anything you decide to do with your own money is at your own risk and it's your own responsibility. Alright, so how do we save money fast and get rich quickly, and what do I mean by quickly in the first place? Is that an hour or a day or a month or a year? By quickly, I don't mean overnight, but it is possible to start seeing results within weeks. The first and most important step is to get organized and make it a lifelong habit to write down every single transaction that takes place in your life. You should know how you spend every single dollar. That is the main foundation of long-term wealth. Keeping track of all your income and expenses would allow you to clearly see and analyze your habits, so you can determine which adjustments need to be made depending on your priorities. It would also allow you to clearly see your financial situation, so you would know exactly what you can and cannot afford in your life. Trust me, it's not just about how much money you make. How much you spend makes a huge difference on the amount of money you have left over. And there are many spending categories where relatively harmless but significant adjustments can be made that would allow you to start saving money quickly and achieve many of your dreams. Let's talk about some specific examples. If you buy yourself a $5 cup of coffee at a coffee shop 3 to 4 times a week, this ends up being almost $1,000 a year. You can make your own great quality coffee at home for less than 10% of that amount. If you eat restaurant food every day and spend $20 per meal, including tax and tip, this ends up being $7,300 per year. You can prepare healthy and delicious meals at home for less than a quarter of that amount. And keep in mind that we are talking about just one single daily meal out of the 3 meals that most people have in a day. I'm not saying you have to stay home all the time and eat the same food every day. I eat outside every once in a while, especially if I'm meeting up with friends, but it's not my daily habit, which allows me to save thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars every year. And all I mentioned so far was Starbucks and food. And how about unnecessary subscriptions and memberships? I used to pay $50 a month for a YMCA gym membership. Right now, I'm paying $10 a month for a Planet Fitness gym membership. And believe it or not, the Planet Fitness location that's close to where I live is bigger, cleaner, and less crowded than the YMCA that I used to go to. And this $40 a month difference that we are talking about ends up being $480 in a year, or $4,800 in 10 years. All because I did a tiny little bit of research and realized that there is a cheaper and better gym available close to where I live. This also applies to car insurance and all other services and products that you buy. Make sure to spend a little bit of time shopping around before you make a purchase. You can literally become rich and be able to afford almost anything you want if you follow these simple strategies. Now that I've shown you some examples, let me tell you exactly how to keep track of your transactions. Let me point out that it's important to do it in a way that would allow you to easily access and view your data at any time. In my case, I prefer to use my own template and update it whenever I purchase something or receive payments. You can download this template for free. The link is right in the description below. At the end of every month, I calculate my total monthly income and expenses from different sources. This process allows me to see how much I spend in different categories and how much I earn from my businesses, projects, investments, refunds, and other sources. Basically, I see every single dollar that comes in and comes out and what adjustments need to be made. Then, I subtract the expenses from my income, which allows me to see the amount of money I saved in any particular months. And then every 6 months I do a summary, which allows me to see my average monthly income, expenses, and savings, so I can see my financial situation clearly and adjust my priorities accordingly. Basically, this way I know exactly what I can and cannot afford, and how to find balance while living comfortably, and being prepared for an economic downturn or any other life crisis at any time by having sufficient savings. It's not difficult at all, have another look at this very simple template and imagine what it can do for you in the long term. I made it when I was a poor, unemployed 18-year-old immigrant who just landed in the United States in 2010. I had no family or friends here, no job, no connections, and it was in the middle of another crisis. I had only $400 in my pocket, and so I had no choice but to keep track of every single cent if I wanted to survive. And so I did, and I kept using this template for the past 10 years. Right now, even though many of my small businesses are extremely slow due to the pandemic and I have lost a large portion of my income, I have enough savings to continue living comfortably for years while keeping my businesses open. So please take this seriously and start keeping track of every single time you go to Starbucks, buy a 12-pack, get new sneakers, or pay a parking fee. With the right mindset, this template allows you not only to keep track of everything, but to also motivate and encourage yourself to spend less and save more. I'm not saying you have to completely stop buying things that make you happy. Happiness is what our life should be about. What I'm suggesting is being financially accountable and responsible so you can achieve all your dreams and take care of yourself in the long term. Of course, all of us have our own personal circumstances which make each individual situation different. I know a lot of people have been following the same strategies as I have, and if you are one of them, I hope this video has given you some peace of mind and motivation to keep going. Let me know in the comment section below. Or, if you've been doing something different, I hope you've been able to discover some new ideas that could inspire you to reconsider or improve your well-being strategies for the long term. If that is the case, please smash the like button and leave a comment below. It'll inspire me to make more videos. For those of you who need more personal attention, please feel free to email me at happinessinvestmedia@gmail.com. I do life coaching and business consulting, and it would be my pleasure to help. Thank you everyone for watching this video, and I wish you happiness and wealth.